bring the arms down by your sides. Come all the way up. As you stand up, we're going to do that nice little side bend again. So take your left hand on your right wrist, wrap that wrist with your fingers on the left, and just take a little lean. Inhale back up, switch sides, and take a little lean to the other side. So you might feel this stretch now right through the hip flexor as well, through the side of your hip as well. And then come back up and bring the arms down by your sides. Nice. So we're going to move to the use of the chair. We'll start with the chair, the tall side behind us, and we're simply going to work on strengthening these muscles on the outer side of the hips. So these are the medius and minimus gluteus muscles. They help us stand tall, they help us be strong, and you want your hips not only to be flexible, but you want them to be strong as well. Because if you're too loosey-goosey, that's not good. If you're too muscular, that's not good either. So we're trying to find that balance in this practice. So we're going to take the left leg out to the side, toes pointing forward, and we're going to do it 5 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, and on the 6th one we're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, any higher, 2, 1, and then we're going to do the other side. I guess I'll move this chair to the other side. You might want to do the same, or just simply turn around. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'll hold on the 6th one for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that foot down. You might feel a little bit of burning. A nice way to let that loose is to simply do a little bit of a bending and twisting, almost like you're skiing down a hill, just letting your hips move from side to side. A nice little stretch in that low back, that buttocks. Great. And so now we are going to do a posture that's going to help the back of the hip joint, and it's also going to help lengthen the psoas muscle, this great big hip flexor in the front. So facing the chair with the seat facing you, just take your right foot up onto the chair. So find your balance, find your posture nice and tall. And what we're going to do here is we're going to walk the foot forward and lean forward. So we're going to get a nice stretch through this left hip flexor. The knee of this lifted leg is over the ankle. So a nice little stretch here. Spine stays long and tall. And we're just holding in these stretches a wee bit, just allowing the muscles to get that nice stretch. And now we're going to come back and straighten that leg. Toes will point up. And keeping a nice long spine, again, not rounding, trying to keep that spine long. We're going to reach the sternum towards the big toe. So you're going to feel this right through the back, right where that hamstring meets the pelvis hair, right at that back of the hip. And breathe here, keeping the spine long. Neck can relax. You might want to hold the chair if you like, or your leg. If you want to get a little stretch through this IT band, you may turn your toes slightly out to the side. That's going to really get into that IT band. And then turning the toes forward, coming back up, and stepping that foot down. And we'll go to the other side. So here we are. The foot is on the chair, nice and stable. Take a little walk forward. So you're just going to lean forward, getting a nice stretch in this right hip flexor now. Knee is over the ankle here. And the spine is nice and long. So go as deep as you can comfortably go. Just feeling this psoas muscle, this muscle that comes down from the lumbar spine across the top of the hip and right to the top of the femur. It's one of the biggest, most powerful hip flexors that we have. And it can get really tight. So we want to keep it lengthened. We want to keep it strong as well. So then we're going to come back, come onto the heel, lift the toes, Get nice length in the spine once again. Reach that heart towards the toes and hold on to the chair or to your leg. And breathe here. Excuse me. And then maybe turn those toes out slightly till you feel that nice deep stretch in the IT band. And bring the foot back to center and step out. Good job. Thanks so much for practicing with me today. If you liked today's practice and you know someone who might benefit from it, I hope you'll share it with them by hitting the share button below. You can also hit the subscribe button to be notified when new videos are posted to this channel. A link to this video and other information about the benefits of practicing yoga can be found on my Facebook page. And the address and link to that Facebook page is also shown below. I encourage you while you're there to share your feedback as well. Tell me what areas of the body I could focus on that would be most helpful to you. I hope you'll join me next time. Until then, namaste.